I keep looking at myself, y'all, because I look so fab. Like, I look very business-esque. Oh my goodness, I look really good. Bronzemarley! What is going on, you guys? It is me, no other than the Bronzemarley. And I am the greatest addition to YouTube 2019, and here we are in 2021. The ending of 2021, y'all. We have come a mighty long way, and I ain't mad at it. But the greatest addition to YouTube 2019, and here we are in 2021, and I've been the greatest addition and asset here on out. So why not join the compact, baby girl? I want you to be here. You want to be here. You hardly need to be here just because we serve looks. We serve tea, but overall, baby girl, we just be serving. So this video is gonna actually move pretty quickly just because I have a meeting to go to in like a quarter to scan. I just wanted to go ahead and film just a quick little updated review on this Luduna 26-inch 13x4 lace frontal unit. If you guys have not seen my initial review on this video, I will leave it down below so that you can go ahead and check it out. But I just want to come ahead and give my updated thoughts because this is my second install on this wig. Don't look too close to my lace, girl, because I installed this last Thursday. It's now Tuesday. Mind your business. I installed this wig for the second time last week, and I will say that I took it out the first time because I was wearing it a little too much and I had to wear it for my play. This is my play hair, girl. This is my play hair. I had to take it out for my play. But I put it back in and I was kind of annoyed because when I had initially took it out, like I was disappointed that the hair got like so frizzy and so cotton-esque at the end of it. Now I will say I'm that type of person, I don't sleep all the time in bonnets, and those are my pillows. So it's no satin or silk sheets or pillowcases or anything like that. So the friction was just causing the hair to puff up. I don't even want to say tingle, but it was just wearing the hair down to the point where it was just like, okay, this is becoming very tangled and natty. Like, is it natty? It was looking like a nest, basically. That was something that was like very discouraging in regards to the wig, but a little deep conditioning, washing, boiling it, brought it back to some sort of life, and then I ended up snipping off the ends and I curled it for my play. So let's just get into the curling process. So when I curled the wig, I curled it on camera for you guys the first time I installed it, and the curls came out pretty decent, but by the end of the night, child, those curls had retracted back to a body wave. Like it was the strangest thing. Like I was just like, okay, this hair really does not hold a curl. So I thought it could have been just because, you know, okay, maybe I'm like doing stuff or whatever. So I tried to curl my hair for my production, used hairspray, and I also used flexi rods to lock in the curls. By the time I hit the stage, y'all, and I had the flexi rods in from the time I installed the wig at 4 o'clock in the morning to this time the show debuted at around 6, 7 o'clock that evening. By the time I got on the stage within about 4, maybe less minutes, the curls had fallen. So I knew that by the time I got to perform, which were musical numbers and dance numbers, the hair was not gonna hold up, which it did not. I was so irritated, you guys. It held up not one curl. It does not hold a curl, no matter what. Like, I've tried multiple different methods. I've tried a couple of different hairsprays. I've tried the best that I could to try to curl this hair. The hair will curl for sure, but the curls will not stay. The curls will not last. If you pin curl them, they're going to fall. If you flexi rod them, they're going to fall. Like, the hair just does not hold a curl. And I'm not necessarily mad at that, but for the styles that I was going for, I was just like, okay, like, girl, like, my hair needs some sort of flipation, some curluation. Like, what's going on? So that's that on the curling situation. If you guys notice, yes, this is the same wig, girl. I decided to cut my hair today, cut some layers in it. And I used a razor, by the way, an eyebrow razor. I was like very impressed with how it cut the layers so easily, so quickly, and how neat it was too. I'm not even gonna lie, like I really loved this cut. But I was laying in bed and I was like, okay, well I have to do my makeup and my hair for today because I have some stuff to do, and I just basically have to start showing up a lot more, present yourself as the part that you're going to play. So that entails me waking up early, me doing my hair, my makeup, so that I'm not doing my hair and makeup at like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, wasting my day. I was like, okay, laying, thinking about some looks, and I decided to give myself the 90s layer cut, and I love it so much. I did go in and straighten the hair and flip it, but as you guys can see, it barely gets straight. Like, there's still some ridges and things in this, and it's just like, okay, like, if you just want to stay a body wave, you should have just said that. Like, you really should have said that. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys. I did not read through all of the reviews on Amazon, so I don't know if they were saying the same thing in regards. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of the people who leave reviews on Amazon, and this is just some tea for y'all. A lot of people who leave reviews on Amazon are your everyday consumer, people who don't really wear hair, especially if it's on the cheaper end of the spectrum. Like, this wig was like a little over $200. So people who spend about $200 on wigs, I'm not gonna say they don't know about hair, because I know about hair, but they're basically in that demographic or that market of client or market of customer. They're just basically your everyday average consumer. But if they are the hairstylists, the hairdressers, the cosmetologists installing those wigs, they 9 times out of 10 are investing in that hair because they understand the quality of it. They know a little bit more about the hair. So when you go to the review on Amazon in regards to hair like this, a lot of times the feedback will be positive. They're not going to be as in-depth. A lot of times the wig reviews are based off of their initial reaction, their initial impression, and they don't go back to give updates in regards to that. And I said I was not going to do y'all like that. I'm going to come and I'm going to give you guys an updated and honest review. My initial review was very honest. This one right here is going to be just as honest because I've had time to wear the hair as well. But anyway, oh, I don't have any rings on. Anyway, now I did watch a few videos on YouTube in regards to the wig, and the same thing, those are a lot of micro influencers, much like myself, you know, but a lot of micro influencers who are just your average everyday hair wearers. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I like to receive real life reviews from real life folk. But also when it comes to situations like this, when it comes to hair, like, I think that it'd be best to look at those who are in the hair industry, in the hair world, in the hair field, those who specialize in hair, those who know hair and truly know hair, or those who are hair content reviewers or hair content creators. A lot of the videos that I watched, I think I only watched like 3. I don't even know why I said a lot. The videos that I watched really drove me into purchasing this hair. Like I said in my initial video, this hair was amongst a couple of different wigs that I had in my cart. So when I narrowed it down to this one, I was just like, okay, this is the one, and then we purchased it. This wig initially was 26 inches. Who knows how long it is now? I'd say maybe about, y'all, I'm not that good with measurements, but I know I cut off a large chunk, so I'd say it's probably about 18 inches now on its base length, and then with the layers, of course, like, that's however long it is, child. I'm not even gonna go through that process. You probably got like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I am much happier that I cut the hair, which is odd because I usually don't cut my wigs or my hair until I've gotten months used out of them. Like, this is only my second install with this, and mind you, this is me cutting the hair with the same install that I used in my play. Now, the glue has something to do with that, girl. I ain't even mad at it. Usually I would not do this. Like, I would allow my wigs to get worn out before deciding to go in and cut them. But for this one, I was just like, you know, I want something different. I want something that's really gonna satisfy me, and this is something that's truly satisfying me right now. Like, you know, this may be my go-to look for a few weeks or until I take it out and put it back in, but I'm truly excited with this style that I cut in the hair. The 26 inches on the initial hair, count that out. Like, please count that out. Please tell yourself that it's going to be at least 22 to 24 inches because the ends were very frizzy, and you notice yourself like cutting them a lot. Like, it's not a very dense unit at all, so the ends definitely weren't going to be full. You know, with that being said, it was a lot easier for them to frizz up, get tangled or whatever. Tingling wasn't even an issue with this wig. I don't even know why I said tingle, but just getting that matted look, I really did not like that on the ends of my hair. It was almost giving synthetic, and girl, I don't do synthetic wigs anymore. I'm sorry, but no. No. I wore one for my video shoot, and it was an old wig that I had bought, and I never installed it or wore it, but I wore it for my video shoot, and even then it was just like, you notice a difference in hair. Like, you can truly tell when hair is synthetic and when hair is real. Like, another thing, you guys, I did not pluck this wig as much as I probably should have now that I go in and I do like middle parts and stuff. If you notice, this side is a lot fuller than this side of the hair. So I will say that the overall construction of the wig wasn't the best. I feel as though they just threw something together. And I don't want to say threw something together. I just feel like they're just trying to get wigs sold, which, you know, as a business owner, I 100% understand that. Make the product as good as you know how. But also, I feel as though there should be some sort of quality that goes into making the wig. This should not be an issue having way more hair on this side than on this side. Like, especially if I'm splitting it down the middle. Now, I could see if the hair was very full, like on both parts or whatever may have you, I could see that. But it's the simple fact that if you know that someone is going to, first of all, let me go back into the construction of this wig, because like I told y'all, it's a 13 by 4. However, you don't get that much space. My wig, like maybe about right here, it's like a 4 by 4 that I'm able to really do like a side part. So I just usually do flip overs anyway, but you know, you can't part it like 4 inches on this side like a lot of units that you know you get that are 13 by 4. With that being said, if you are giving me this much lace, that means that you know that people intentionally part their hair in the middle. That you know that people intentionally part their hair in the middle. It would not have taken anything for someone to analyze the wig, part down the middle, and see, okay, this side is just a little bit more full. Like, especially if you're telling people that the wig is pre-plugged. Maybe on the hairline, but when it comes to the actual unit, like, no. Like, if anything, I get so irritated whenever I try to hot comb it, because I'm putting so much heat on this side and so much product on this side of the hair, and then this one's just doing what it's supposed to do without me even having to go in with a hot comb. I'm just like, anyway. I think that's about it for my review on this wig, you guys. I will more than likely be giving y'all one more update in regards, but if I had to go and update my rating, I think the last time I gave it like a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10. I think I'm going to, for the styling that I did, she definitely get a 10 out of 10. I ain't even gonna hold you. But as far as how I feel about the hair now, after cutting it, I think I am willing to up the rating. And that is because I cut it. You're probably wondering, like, wouldn't the rate be lower, being that you had to go in and do additional work to get it to what you like? Yes, but being that I'm satisfied with the result, I can go and give it that extra half point. And that's just because in my initial review, I was not upset with the hair. Like, the hair does not get tangled. The hair is still very soft. It has a nice luster. Of course, we'll be putting some product in it. But there are still a few nicks and crannies that could be adjusted when it comes to the construction and the making of this wig. This is a 7 out of 10, a 10 out of 10 styling. And as far as my look, girl, stop playing with me. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys enjoyed me, please leave me a huge thumbs up, and also a comment down below about what you guys thought about this hair, what you guys thought about this video, and also what you'd like to see in future videos. Or if you just want to leave a comment down below and be like, what's going on? I'd appreciate that too. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that bell button right beside it so that you get notified whenever I decide to upload. You can be sure to follow me on all social media platforms at Bronzemarley. I love you guys so much, and I will definitely catch you in the next one. Enjoy your holidays.